He is the cornerstone to the foundation of my home. And I'm sorry that I had to lead you on paths that I had no intentions of walking on. I'm human enough to admit it, that at one point I was with it, but you need to stop and listen, so quit it with these shivers and dear flesh, I learned it all from nail-scarred hands and feet, that my actions are not governed by my emotions. You cannot sit there and convince me with eloquence and intelligence gained from articles permeating through my mind and experience, that level-headed decisions revolve around the terms, do what you feel, as long as it feels good. No. Are you trying to deceive me, break me, and leave me? Are you trying to throw me in an orange jumpsuit behind gray bars for ruining my own testimony? I'm almost positive skipping classes that I'm paying for, calling out of work for kicks and giggles, reckless drinking just so I can glow, late night manhunt meant for females with no class, out of hand outbursts, brash flames of anger and personality, burning bridges, stealing husbands, and sometimes even wives. Lie after lie, just to stay alive. All have consequence I can't pay for. So tell me, flesh, do you have a possibility for me? I have responsibilities that I'm trying to develop character. But you sit there, cross-legged, pipe in mouth, in a leather chair, trying to convince me to eat cheese balls, to fight depression, and date cornballs to prevent sexual tension. Do me a favor and shut up. We're breaking up, and just so we can make this Facebook official, check your news feed. Status says, in a relationship with Jesus Christ. Waiting till married, single but dating and dating. Single but taken and dating. I know that's confusing, but if I'm not mistaken, you're still tempting me with pleasure-shot one-night stories to think that I would give up eternity for some Zodiac New School incense and pendants? Flesh, it was you who forced me to spend hours in front of a mirror, and I stared at the reflection in reflection. It was you who explained every single one of my imperfections. You justified the destruction of my self-esteem with old memories of how it could have, should have, and would have been if I just listened to my heart. What? Everyone knows that's just code for flesh nowadays. You see, they told me, you would have gotten in. In what? Anybody want to tell me what this in describes? People trying to fit, get, be, stay in. Instead, they are stuck, trapped, consumed in. You see, our generation is so busy trying to figure out the pleasure behind prepositions, we forget proper nouns, we forget about Christ. Well, everybody knows. Everybody knows. Everybody knows that sometimes their flesh has the tendency to lose control and work in cooperation with darkness himself. You see, my biggest enemy is me, and the